What's up, Charlotte, North Carolina? This is Okletey, Tei, owner of Tei Consulting Group. Um, so, I've been putting out a lot of videos lately, a lot of short videos and a lot of little posts about this little show called Bourbon with O that we're finally launching on Monday, the 27th of January. I know a lot of you guys have sent me a bunch of, messages about hurry up and get it out there already. You want to hear more of the conversation and stuff like that, which is awesome. I appreciate the love. It is so refreshing to get an initial reaction like that. So I'm really excited to see what people think and how people feel about it, to be honest. Now, I'll give you a little introduction to what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create some transparency into what we do. And what we do is, sales. We do a lot of direct sales, but, overall, we're entrepreneurs. We want to figure out ways to create a profit. We want to figure out ways to better our lives, to give us more time and more money to enjoy the time. Now, before I went into or I got into an entrepreneurial role, in my mind, when someone said, "Oh, you know what? I'm an entrepreneur," a couple of things went through my mind. Right? It's like, okay, you don't know what you want to do. Okay, you have a ton of money and you have a ton of time, and you don't really work hard, or okay, you're into a scam, right? And those were the things that went through my mind all the time, and that's okay, because I was just ignorant to what this field was about. But the more I've worked on myself as an entrepreneur, the more I've realized that as an entrepreneur, you can fail, you can be successful, you can be tired, you can be energized, you can be excited, you can be upset, you can be sad, you can do whatever it is, but the thing is, it's on you, it's whatever it is that you're doing, for the most part, it's on you and you have control over that. And I enjoy that, I love that because, it was very empowering. But I started asking myself, especially last year, I had a phenomenal year personally. Got married to my now wife. We're pregnant. Well, she's pregnant, right? I don't want to take anything from that. But she's pregnant, and I was looking at my life, and I was just like, man, you know what? I love that I get to do all this stuff. I love that, I can afford this stuff. I love that I don't have financial anxiety there. I love that I don't worry about being able to go home and see my daughter when I want to. And I'm very grateful for that. And I figured, you know what, listen, the only reason there is so little accurate information on being an entrepreneur is because the voice of the critics right now are a lot louder than the voice of the success stories, right? A lot of the success stories don't want to come out and say stuff for fear of, being arrogant or, for lack of a channel to actually, voice that. So I figured we talk all the time. Me and my guys talk all the time. We have chats all the time. When we have conferences and stuff like that, we sit around all the time and we say all this awesome stuff. We talk about all this great stuff that's going on, but the only people that hear it are the people that know already. So it's just the people in the circle that hear it, and we know that already. We lived it. So I figured if we can actually document it and get it out there and get the world's input, honestly, or whoever wants to participate, get their input and learn more stuff and teach more stuff and actually use social media for something constructive rather than tearing people down all the time or, showing how much you hate this or you hate that and all that negativity. I figure, if we can actually get something positive and productive out there, if we can get people to come on and tell awesome stories about where they're coming from and where they are now, and if we can get people to come in and tell us, real stories about their struggles and stuff like that, how great would that be? And I've been very, very fortunate to come across a ton of people that have, that come from both sides of the spectrum. They've come from money, they've come from poverty, they've gone from money to poverty, and they've gone from poverty to money, and all these directions. And a lot of, I love the fact that I get to talk to these people all the time, but the world doesn't, and if the world doesn't, then the perception stays the same. The perception stays the same. No one is getting educated about something, So I figured, I'll bring these guys on here. We'll chat, we'll talk, we'll have, we'll have some drinks, we'll have some laughs, we'll have some serious talks. Things will get uncomfortable, things will be funny sometimes. Things will get, intense. Things will get, just things will be like real life, because this is real life. And I want to bring a sense of realness to what we do, so it's not some weird myth in the corner, or you don't have entrepreneurs all over the place hiding because they're not doing well, or because they're guilty because they're doing too well, or whatever it is, man. I don't know. The bottom line is, I want to create some clarity. I want to create some transparency into what we do. And I want to be, right here front and center, handling it and dealing with it and talking to people and answering questions and learning from people and doing all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, like the page, send your comments, tell us what you want us to talk about. If you have anything to say, any feelings about what we're doing or what we're not doing that you feel we should be doing, listen, man, we want to hear all of it. We want to learn and we want to teach, and we're creating this space so we get to do that. So again, Monday, January 27th, we will be launching the first episode. It will be exciting. It will be raw. It will be intense, and I think people are going to understand why I am deciding to create the kind of transparency that I am working on right now. So go follow us at okletey.owt. That is OKLETEY.OWT. Follow us at Tei Consulting Group. That's on Instagram, of course. And again, if you find value in what we're doing here, if you find, any value at all, share it. Let us know. Let us know if we're able to help people. Let us know if people are interested in, getting on here. If you're an entrepreneur or you want to be an entrepreneur, you have an awesome story that you want to tell. Listen, man, I want to hear it, man. And I'm sure the entire world wants to hear it. There's too many awesome stories that are not told because there is no outlet for it. So if you're interested, I'm willing to be an outlet. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you guys participate in this. And we'll see what this takes us. But it's about to be a crazy, wild ride. I have no idea where this is going to go, but I know we're all going to have fun along the way. Thanks, guys. Peace.